Farhan Mujahid Chak is the Secretary General of the think tank Kashmir Civitas. He joins us now live from Doha. Thanks so much for speaking to us. 100 days. From your perspective, what's changed and has anything improved?
Hi, Andrea. Thanks for having me. I'd like to say that it's 100 days of unspeakable crimes against the Kashmiri people, 100 days of flaunting international law, of flaunting human rights, globally accepted human rights. There is no schools for the children. There's no electricity. Kashmir right now is enduring a quite strong snowstorm. And during this time, people are literally freezing. You know, it's beyond the grasp of most people what this Hindutva fascist government is capable of doing, but it's truly horrifying, and the international community has failed to act, failed to uphold its own standards and law, and hold India accountable for the crimes it's committing against civilians, men, women, and children, who have only one aspiration, which is the aspiration to determine their own future in line with international law.
Okay, so you obviously don't expect much then from the international community. So, I mean, what can be done? How does this get resolved?
Well, the mobilization is already happening as we speak. Several organizations, reputable, hardworking, World Kashmir Awareness Forum, there is Stand with Kashmir, Kashmir Global, there's many. They're all coming out and organizing themselves, pushing for an increased internalization and absolutely mediation in regards. Otherwise, I'm afraid the alternative is going to be very ugly. And just to put this into perspective for our viewers, this is the UN-designated disputed territory. It does not belong to anybody. This needs to be repeated because India always tries to phrase this and contain it within secessionist or terrorist dialogue or issue, but that's absolutely false. This is the disputed territory. It's been disputed since 1947 for 72 years. And as a matter of fact, even longer than that when you look at it from the Kashmiri perspective. But this is a nuclear flashpoint. These are very serious crimes that have happened to the Kashmiri people over the last 70 years or so. You know, there's almost 100,000 dead, 80,000 orphans. There's more than 10,000 women that have been raped and molested. These are serious crimes if you compare them to any other world hotspot. And it's shocking how little is being done about it. And the world is absolutely immune to the crimes against the Kashmiri people.
Okay. I mean, you're saying if there is no mediation, then the alternative could be very ugly. We've heard Pakistan actually allude to the use of force at points in response to India's position on Kashmir. What do you actually fear that ugly alternative could be?
To be honest, Andrea, I just came back from the capital of what's known as Azad Kashmir, and I can tell you the mood there was scary. They want and are ready for war, and nobody should actually underappreciate the seriousness of that sentiment that I saw quite vividly throughout that area. There's constant artillery on the ceasefire line. So many villages are under threat. As a matter of fact, when I was there, the capital city of Muzaffarabad was struck by artillery, one of the first times it's been struck by artillery. These are very serious incidences, and the world has to take notice of the seriousness. When two nuclear-powered countries are going to stand toe-to-toe, the world needs to act, and needs to act fast.
Okay. Mujahid, we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you so much, as always, for joining us from Doha. We appreciate it.